Mr. Sloan, your wife called. She said, don't bother to call back. She's fine. She was just picking up her own messages. Donald Nadolski called, and also your tailor.
My tailor?
Your tailor's assistant or secretary to cancel your 3 o'clock fitting.
Well, I didn't. Oh, yes.
Would you like me to ring him up and reschedule?
No, I'll have Yvonne take care of it. Thank you, Mrs. Haley.
You're quite welcome, sir.
Pearl Roadhouse.
Miss Owen, please.
Miss Owen, it is for you.
What?
Nothing.
Hello? Sir.
This is Mike Sloan. I understand there's a problem with my 3 o'clock appointment.
Mr. Berman, I'm glad you got my message. I need to postpone our appointment. I have to work later than I expected.
Does this mean I should reschedule for another day?
I'll be off at 5 if that's not too late.
5 will be fine.
I'll see you then. Goodbye.
Good day. I hope I got it right this time.
My dentist. My molar's giving me fits.
Which molar? 5'10", 170-pound one? You want my advice?
I don't.
Say you're playing with fire, you could get burned.
How about one quick rehearsal, Mrs. K, before I go out? Good luck.
Oh, go ahead, Charlie.
Good evening, ma'am. I'm with the Fuller Brush Company, and I'd like to take a minute of your time to show you these fine products.
Please do.
If you're running around all day busy doing housework, well, I mean busy but not, I could show you how to lighten your load with these fine products.
Good.
And as long as there's dirt, there's a need for Fuller brushes. And you'll spend less time on your knees and more time enjoying your beautiful... Well, never mind that part. Fuller Brush has everything today's active, on-the-go housewife needs. Oh, maybe this isn't a good idea, Miss Kay.
I need a mop head replacement and a bottle of furniture polish and one of their nice long combs.
This one?
Yes. How much would that be?
No charge for you, Miss Kay.
Oh, you have to, Charlie, otherwise you'll never make any money.
I'm not going to take your dough, Miss Kay.
I'm not going to take your profits, Charlie.
I'll sell it to you at cost, or I'll tie it up in a ribbon and give it to you for your birthday. And then it'd be rude for you to refuse.
At cost. Thank you. I'll put your profits in the poor box.
Yipes. This sales business isn't so easy as people think.
Good luck.
Thanks, Miss Kay.
They use lard instead of butter. That's how they do it for less.
Coffee is watered down, I'd say.
Leaves an aftertaste.
Wash it down with some of this dishwater. Last week, over one of our customers recommended the Chuck Wagon. The coffee there, it's just down the block.
How can anyone sell hot apple pie for a measly dime? For the life of me, I can't figure it.
Looks good, thank you. There's your answer right there. They serve puny little pieces.
Mm. They put in too much cinnamon. I've been hearing people talk about the Hoover House. What could they have that we don't have? How can anyone afford flatware like this?
By overcharging the customer, plain and simple.
How much money did you bring?
It's an investment, Gloria.
I'm not complaining. I just want to see if we have enough left to try the dewdrop in.
We have and we will. Also, the Pancake House on Euclid. Now, you order the blueberry muffin and vanilla pudding, and I'll get the coconut cream pie and the custard.
I'm so hungry I could eat a horse.
Oh, I dare say you'll much prefer their porterhouse. I don't expect we'll run into anyone there, but if we do, we should be prepared.
Please don't call me your niece.
Would you mind being an old friend of the family in town for the evening?
We used to live here. My father was transferred to a plant in Cincinnati. Now he's considering moving back. fact, he and Mother sent me here to look at homes in the area. After I spent a frustrating day with the real estate agent, you took pity on me and bought me dinner. Ruth would have cooked supper, but she's out of town, and your housekeeper had the night off.
Mrs. Haley, it's past 7.
Is it? Oh, I lost track of time.
Well, be sure you turn out the lights when you leave.
I will, Miss Watkins. Good night.
Good night. You understand, Mrs. Haley, that any overtime pay must be pre-approved, and we currently have none in our budget.
I'm not expecting overtime, Miss Watkins. I'm merely trying to get a leg up on things around the office.
Oh, wow, I wish everyone had your sense of initiative and perseverance.
Well, now this drive has given me an appetite. I'm sorry it took so long.
Well, better safe than sorry.
Here we are. Petticoats.
Oh, you missed the parking lot.
That was Abe and Gloria Davis going in. Employees of ours. Good night, nurse. What are the odds of them coming here this very night? All the luck. Seems as though our dinner plans are jinxed.
Doomed from the start.
We'll pick up some hamburgers on the way back.
Unless you think you can find a butcher shop open at this hour.
What for?
We could pick up a couple of T-bones and I'll cook them at my apartment.
Would you be comfortable doing that?
More comfortable doing that than hiding. I guarantee we can finish a steak without anybody recognizing either of us.
Good evening, ma'am. If you've got a minute, I'd like to show you the fine line of products made by the Fuller Brush Company.
Maybe another time. I've got 2 loads of laundry to iron.
Oh, you wouldn't be giving me the brush off now, would you? Brush off.
Oh.
Get it? We have toothbrushes, manicure brushes, cleaning brushes, not to mention the finest polishes made in America.
I wish you had been here before I went to the store and bought these.
Good evening. Well, bad evening then.